Okay, we are, like usual, I've calced, actually the rest of Juan's gym. Um, it's all calcs. We just have to run it. Um, for this first fight, it's the back-to-back with, Brianna and Pearl, I believe. Yeah, Brianna and Pearl, who are a back-to-back fight. One is a single battle. No. They're both single battles. It's not like single battle into double. Um, it's the Kabutops, yeah. So the plan for this one is, let me switch over to calc. We're going to lead Mega Lopunny. Level 91. We're just gonna go ahead and do 91. Makes it a bit more safe if we do 91 on you. We need to break his Kabutops sash and trigger weak armor. The way we're gonna do it is with U-turn. I thought about doing fake out U-turn. That was the original plan. However, I didn't realize that, or I forgot about the decreased priority of the stealth rocks when it's not first turn. Because then there's a pretty good chance that Lopunny takes a hit here. Not guaranteed, but if Lopunny takes a hit here, it's just really bad. We need Lopunny to never take a hit. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna... Conk's HP matters much less than Lop's HP. After U-turn, you go -1, you take roughly 20 to 30%. And yes, I know Mach Punch is a range to kill. However, have you considered that Conk hits these ranges every day of the week? Conk is just gonna hit the range. Even if we don't hit the range, we're still fine. It's always Gothitelle always sees Psychic. We go to Scarf Shifu. Helpful for later on in the fight as well. Click Choice Scarf, please. These choice items are so annoying because you have to type in choice and then space and then whatever, and usually I just miss it. But Wicked Blow kills, we take very little Rocks chip. Likely. Likely Rocks go up. If Rocks don't go up, it doesn't really make a huge difference. It's always Excelgorian for Focus Blast. We're gonna go to Lepa Altaria. Level 91. And we're just gonna chill and roost and defog. We need no spikes, no rocks. We're just gonna chill, and with roost we should always out whatever. And then slowly kill it with facade and roost and defog. This also has life orb, so likely it'll kill it. The goal is to get this to kill itself as we defog spikes. However, it should be fine. Togedemaru comes in. If we're full HP, or even if we've taken a bit of hit, it's just always Togedemaru in. Iron Tail zings out. We go to Lopunny. Lopunny has to take a little bit of chip. That's why we don't really want Spikes Up. It reduces the amount of damage Lopunny takes. Because we need to fake out U-turn to break the Sturdy. And we're gonna go back to Conk. Conk can take any one hit very well, especially if we haven't taken a liquidation. We should be full HP. The Mach Punch always kills after the fake out U-turn. And then it's just Whiscash in. And we go Altaria. And we click Perish Song and then pivot between Altaria and Urshifu. Because this always sees EQ on Urshifu and always sees Zen Headbutt on Altaria. So we can just pivot that way, fully pivot, and then you die to Perish Sun. We don't have to worry about D-Dance or Zen Headbutt flinch chances or anything like that. That's fine. So this next trainer, we leave it off, we fake out, return, kills this. No big deal. There is a different like splitting line that could happen where the Togedemaru misses Iron Tail. In that case, Lopunny is actually full HP, or like close to it, and the Bear Tick doesn't actually come in. Instead, it's the Electivire in. If so, this is actually better for us because we go to Pulse on Focus Blast. We go to Urshifu, or we U-turn to Pult to get important chip. When we go to Shifu, Wicked Blow KOs, you take Weather Wall just fine. We show kill to everything, so Wicked Blow just KOs. Then it's Wall Rain in, you see Blizzard, Scald, whatever. If the thing misses, we need Gliscod to take some chips so that we can exit from a Blizzard. Because from here, we can just go back to Scarf Shifu and CC twice and we win. But of course that's very, very unlikely. Probably what's gonna happen is Lop takes a chip, so that means it's Bear Tick in. We go to Gliscod. We first impression Sucker Punch. Essentially we're just staying in until this guy exits us. Once he exits us, we go to Scarf Shifu. No. We go to Conk, and we Mach Punch kill. After first impression plus Sucker Punch, this always kills. This brings in Sigilyph, get Air Slash into Pulse. We kill with Phantom Force. It's Electivire in. We either just go straight to Lopunny, probably what we'll do, depending on HP. Gliscod has a Citrus so that we can exit again. So we can always use another exit. The goal here is we need some chip, but then we can kill this with CC and chain the Wall Rain in the back. So that's the plan. Let me grab everyone. Pretty straightforward plan. Shouldn't be much to worry about. The only real risk is like a ton of Spit F drops on Altaria with the Excelgor, or crits and stuff on Lopunny slash Urshifu, where we're pretty low. But anyways, you need the Shed Shell to be able to switch out of the Shadow Tag Gothitelle. You need the Choice Scarf. You need just the Lepa Berry. You don't need to Mega for this fight. And Altaria's HP doesn't really matter because we're not using Altaria for the second fight. We're just using Altaria for the first fight. Same with like Colt and Golisopod, they're not being used for the first fight. They're only for the second fight, so... Okay, do I need to teach any moves? I shouldn't. Yeah, that all matches what I have in the calc, so let's do it. I see. Wait, so how do you get up there? Oh, you have to do the puzzle, don't you? I think I already screwed up. Hold on. Oh, hey, Hannah, how's it going? I saw your stream for a little bit. I saw like I think the first double battle that you did. Did you end up making it to Moss Deep? Yeah, I got to Moss Deep, 2 encounters before you ended stream. Okay, what did you get? Well, I guess you you got your Golduck from Moss Deep, and then 125 Wall Rain. Okay, nice. And I guess you'll do the Shoal Cave double next. Wanted the table more, but still solid. Yeah. I mean, Wall Rain's not bad, so. But yeah, the Avalok dupe really makes a difference on that fight. Or for those encounters. So the idea here, so we're leading Lopunny. We're gonna go Mega. We don't Fake Out because after Fake Out, that triggers Weak Armor, Kabutops is faster, and and then Lopunny can take a hit. Lopunny cannot take a hit because we need Lopunny's HP for later on. So we're just gonna U-turn, break the Sash, trigger the Weak Armor, and get some chip. We want to see this do a good chunk of damage. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks like a pretty high roll. So we switch to Conkeldurr on ideally Stealth Rocks. Okay, nice. That's good. That's really good. And now Mach Punch. Unfortunately, this is a range to kill, but it looks like we rolled pretty high, so this should be a very good range for Kong to kill. This is probably one of the more risky parts of this fight. Everything else should be pretty straightforward. So Mach Punch. Nice, good job. Oh my gosh, that was... Kong's always hits those ranges. So now this is Gothitelle in. For Fast Kill Psychic, we're holding a Shed Shell so we can switch out. We're going to switch to Urshifu. We come in for free, just take Rock's chip, it's not a big deal. And then we kill with Wicked Blow. We're holding a Choice Scarf for the second fight. But it doesn't make a difference for this fight. So there we go. Our Shifu is 57. The Excalibur comes in next. This is also a potentially risky part of this fight. This is always Focus Blast. Ideally Focus Blast miss. Altaria's going to come in and just defog and roost and stall out this Excalibur. We want to see no crits, no drops. Okay. Okay, no drop. We roost on likely spikes. Okay, good. Spikes are up. And we roost. And now we need to defog those spikes and the stealth rocks, so we're gonna defog. Bug Buzz, ideally no drop. Okay. Immediate, almost immediate drop. But we should be alright for a little while. If we get dropped again, I'm gonna have to switch Altaria to shake off the drops, but we're gonna roost here. Yeah. Okay, spikes are up. I suppose I could have clicked Facade there. We're gonna defog now. He'll take another Life Orb chip. Okay, we got drops immediately again. That's great. This is very, very likely spikes. So what I'm gonna do is switch to... Who's the best to take this? It's either Bug Buzz or Spikes. Yeah, two we immediately hit the 1 in 100. Holt's HP doesn't super matter. Holt's HP only really matters for, like, the Sigilif. I think... No, we can go Conk. We can go Conk. This is more likely Bug Buzz. There's like only a couple overlapping rolls with Focus Blast. Okay. He went for the attack over the move that this is either Focus Blast or Spikes. We're gonna switch back to Altaria. Okay, Spikes. That's totally fine. Now we just roost. Don't do it. Okay. Okay, no drop. That's great. That's really good. So now we're gonna defog, clear those spikes. No drop, good. Now I'm gonna roost on likely spikes. Okay. I have a Leopard Berry as well, so we don't have to worry about roost PP. So now we just defog, clear the spikes. Okay, good. No drop. I think we got all the bad RNG out of the way at the beginning. No, I can't kill this with spikes being up. We need Lopunny HP, so I'm just gonna roost. Perfect. Okay. And we just repeat until this Excelgor kills itself with its own life orb. So clear the spikes. Okay, good, no drop. Okay, didn't go for spikes there. So we just roost again. Yeah, we just roost again. We have plenty of roost, PP. Now defog the rocks. Do you die here? No, you live on 1. Okay. And even if this Excelgor kills itself, defog should still go off. I think that's how it works. I really hope that's how it works. That's not how it works. Okay. Oh gosh. So all that for nothing? Cool. Can I afford to defog now? I'm dead to 4 rolls of Irontail crit. Or do I just accept that Lopunny is gonna take spikes? Alternatively, no, that'd be bad. Lopunny taking a Zing Zap would be decent, because what I could do, this is guaranteed Irontail. I could go Golisopod on, no, Spikes cleanup is just so bad, because that means Kong takes spikes, that means, or Shifu takes spikes, yeah, I think I have to clear those spikes. We don't need Altaria for the next trainer. So if we just get like high roll crit, we just accept the spikes, but that means Lopunny comes in for free. Okay, it hit. Okay, no crit. Oh my gosh. So now it's random move Zing Zap Irontail. We would prefer to see Zing Zap over Irontail, although Irontail Miss is also great. Okay. Don't crit? Okay. Fake out. And U-turn to chip this. Actually, do I need to U-turn? I'm never going to trigger Solic Bear. There's no reason not to. Now we U-turn to Conk. And Conk is gonna kill this with Mach Punch. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Because Conk shouldn't have to switch in at all for the next fight. Okay. Mach Punch kills. And now it's Whiscash in. And again, I was really hoping Altaria would be higher HP here. Because the plan for this guy is to get Altaria in, click Perish Song, and then pivot between Altaria and Urshifu until this dies. But now, this Whiscash doesn't see any kills, and Conk doesn't show kill to it. So this Whiscash can Dragon Dance right now. If it were to D-Dance, it's either going for Zen Headbutt, EQ, or D-Dance. If it were to D-Dance, only Urshifu, Lopunny, and Dragapult outspeed it. I obviously can't stand with Conk. I need Conk for the next fight. If I go to Altaria, Altaria's slower after a D-Dance. But if it isn't D-Dance, we are still dead to Zen Headbutt crit. It's much more likely Zen Headbutt than EQ. I could go to Urshifu, and then that kind of covers if it clicks D-Dance, then Urshifu would just 2-hit with Wicked Blow. Actually, I could stall it out of EQ and Zen Headbutt with Altaria and Urshifu, and then all it would have is Waterfall. And then maybe... I mean, Golisopod could probably 1v1. We'd be risking Waterfall Flint. If it's just Zen Headbutt on the switch to Urshifu, then we're always fine because Altaria can come in on its guaranteed EQ. We showed 2 hits, so it can never D-Dance. And then Altaria can roost up, click Perish Song once, and then we can just do the pivot and we should be fine. So I think it's always go Urshifu here. The only punish is exactly EQ or D-Dance gets scary. Okay, huge. Really, really good. Okay, I think we're fine now. So we go to Altaria on guaranteed EQ. And now this is either D-Dance or Zen Headbutt. I'm gonna roost here. The only if it D-Dances, we just have to dodge Zen Headbutt flinches because it gets faster than us, and whatever. I'll go all night for this. Okay, let me double check. So you have Life Orb. I'm gonna be honest, if I had this Sticky Barb, I ended up using Sticky Barb on Shelly's Halucha and just losing it and letting it go because I didn't think I'd need it. I needed it. If I had this Sticky Barb on Lopunny, I probably wouldn't have had to set Cast Form because I could have gone Life Orb Dragapult. The big issue was Expert Belt Dragapult never kills the Basculegion guaranteed with Phantom Force, and so I was just always risking that range. So I have to go Expert Belt on Pult and Life Orb on Lopunny to guarantee that the Keldeo all sees kill. One other moment of Sticky Barb was very appreciative, but I think he'll be okay. Is that with Vito's Halucha? Or is it a different fight in Victory Road? You shouldn't need... Really the only move you're clicking is CC on the Glalie. Choice Scarf. You have Psychic things, Draco Meteor, Phantom Force, Expert Belt, all those. Yep, all the Haluchas always. Cast Form is gonna... You're gonna do your job. And then no item, no citrus on Gliscod because of the small risk, because I think if we don't exit with Gliscod, I think we legitimately wipe. So I think it's better to just risk the 0.09% chance and always win and just lose Gliscod. Because I don't even know if Gliscod is coming to my Elite Four. We'll have to see. I obviously haven't calced it yet. I know Gliscod is very good, but yeah, let's do it. And the slots are correct. It should be Lopunny slot 1 or Shifu slot 2, so that we get Keldeo. I mean, either of them get Keldeo, but we need Dragapult in on the Lopunny slot, matching the Sneasler, because otherwise the Glass Spear comes in early and we wipe. So, yeah. That should all be correct. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. So, it's both a good thing, really good thing, and really bad thing that the Sneasler is Poison Touch. If this was Inner Focus Sneasler, this would obviously be a very different line. I'm very grateful that this Sneasler is Poison Touch, not Inner Focus. So we pick out the Sneasler, chip the Sash, also get Life Orb chip on Lopunny, and then CC the Glalie. Okay, the Glalie did not protect. Of course, Urshifu being Unseen Fist wouldn't care about if it protect. I didn't check to see if it could protect, to be honest. This is always Keldeo. Urshifu with a Choice Scarf outspeeds everything, and Keldeo sees Slow Kill. However, Keldeo now sees Fast Kill into Lopunny. This is always double fighting move, always Secret Sword, and always close combat. So Dragapult can switch in for free, and we're going to close combat the Keldeo. Importantly, Maxwell Crit never kills, which is really good for consistency of this line. So we always get to chip the Keldeo, and Dragapult comes in for free. They're going for the fast kill on Lopunny over the slow kill on Urshifu. There we go. So now we're going to Psychic Fangs the Keldeo. Keldeo always dies. And the Sneasler sees slow kill on Urshifu now. Always. This is where we say goodbye to Cast Form. You gave us a Life Orb. You did your job. Thank you. Thank you, Castform. So Keldeo always dies, never gets to get a move off. And then this is always CC. Yes, life orb with an eject button attached. Rue. Oh, you're gonna level up a bunch, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Oh, only twice. That's fine. It didn't really matter that that was only CC, but it was only CC. I tried to find a line. There was just nothing in my box that consistently always took a CC and always baited dual wing beat from the Solomons, because we need to get dual wing beat to get Sneasler in for free. Because we wanted an endgame of Sneasler with the Focus Sash chips and Glastrier, while I had Dragapult and my own Sneasler in, and there was just no way to consistently set it up unless, yeah. So we're gonna go to Sneasler here. Yeah, it is Sneasler, right? Yes, because Sneasler should bring in always Salamence for fast kill dual wing beat. Perfect. Sneasler actually is one of those Pokemon that gets always dual wing beat from this, which is really good. This is the... Yeah, both of them ignoring it completely. Actually, it actually does matter that Dragapult ignores Intim, which is crazy. Also, importantly, our Sneasler, because we are neutral nature 8 speed IV, we are 6 speed points slower than the Salamence. So the Salamence is always going for the fast kill dual wing beat on Sneasler over the slow kill Dragon Rush on Dragapult. So we Psychic things, KO the Sneasler, and we're gonna switch Sneasler to Golisopod. This is the tiny bit of risk in the fight. There's a 0.09% chance that Golisopod dies. We always win, but Golisopod dying would obviously be really bad. We have to get crit twice, so if the first one doesn't crit, we're always safe. We always exit here. Okay. Let me just recheck that. So Psychic Fangs, kill the Sneasler, switch Sneasler to Golisopod. On guaranteed dual wing beat. And you never Tailwind over fast kill. That was the other thing. So Dragapult actually shows fast kill to the Basculegion, so this is always Glastrier in. Okay, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Golisopod holding huge. So now we just go right back to Sneasler. And because this is always Glastrier in, we just take a double kill here. Expert Belt, Draco Meteor, always KOs Salamence, and Choice Band Close Combat, always KOs Glastrier. And all that's left is the Basculegion. And we've basically won here. The Basculegion sees... it sees Slow Kill on Dragapult with Spirit Shackle. It sees that we OHKO it. So Aqua Jet is plus 11. There's a 20% chance that it goes for the Slow Kill on Pulse. Or it could see Slow Kill on Sneasler, because Sneasler's -1. It also sees 2 rolls of Aqua Jet killing Sneasler. We do show kill with knockoff, but it knows that we're choice locked. So it's never gonna Aqua Jet Sneasler unless it finds the killing rolls. So we're gonna Phantom Force the Basculegion and switch Sneasler to and here I can either go Golisopod. Golisopod dies to 2 rolls of Spirit Shackle. And of course all crits of Spirit Shackle, all crits of Aqua Tail. But that is assuming. Or I could go to Urshifu. Urshifu only dies to 13 rolls of Aqua Tail crit, which would mean it would have to be be the slow kill on Sneasler, go for the slow kill, get the 20% plus 11, and then go for it. Or I could go Lopunny. Lopunny always lives Spirit Shackle, always lives Aqua Jet, and dies to Aqua Tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 out of 16 rolls. I think Urshifu is the safest because Urshifu would have to get crit by Aqua Tail. This is likely just going for Aqua Jet into Dragapult. So I'm just gonna go Urshifu. Okay, it went for the slow kill into. Okay, okay, oh my gosh. That was terrifying. So now we just Wicked Blow. We just Wicked Blow kill the Basculegion. It always dies. Regardless of whatever. Yeah, okay. And that is why we couldn't risk it. Yeah, 8 badges. Actually, we actually got 8 badges somehow. Somehow, some way. And now it's just Victory Road. Yeah, I know, it's so crazy that it can go for the Aqua Jet there. You know, I think it was after I made it past the erratic weather split. Oh, what is the TM? Oh, Ice Beam. Huge. But yeah, after the erratic weather split, like, I think when I finished erratic weather, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I just kind of like sat there like, how in the world did I make it this far? It genuinely felt so unreal. No, I don't even know. You got this final split of the game? Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. And it's still like, the box is pretty full. I have a lot of goats. I have a lot of emergency exits. I just have to, I don't know, lock in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 mandatory fights left until the Elite Four. And then, of course, I'm probably going to want to do the optional fights for items and whatnot. I think also recommend starting to look at E4 calcs sooner rather than later. You like to know which optionals you want to do. Okay. I think once I get my final encounters, I will most likely, that's most likely when I'm just gonna calc the Elite Four. So I have, not trying to full calc E4, but get a sense of who does well where. Okay. What holes you still gotta fill? Oh, like if I, for like what encounters I'm wanting to go for? Because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Roma routes left. I have Victory Road, which this table, like, I'm likely pulling this table, unless there's something that I think I specifically need. There's Evergrande City. Which I don't really know what to do with this encounter table. Like, I kind of have all the fairy types that I need. I feel like a Ferrothorn would be nice. I also have no clue what it's gonna do, and I think you can boom. So you probably don't want to get Ferrothorn. You're decently high catch rate, but it's still an option. And then Hoenn starters and Mawile. I do think I'm probably going to pull Route 127 last as a Roma route, just because this encounter table seems really interesting. If I want to... That and which items you'll need to win. Big choices, Focus Sash or not. If you need that, it requires some really nasty fights. Oh man. Yeah. I'll have to take a look. But I will say one thing this box is feels like it's been missing. Really excited for your 127, praying for Pincer. Yeah. It's really a shame that I already used my Facade TM, because that would be so cool. I've heard, like, from you that Aerolate Facade Mega Pincer goes crazy. But yeah, one thing that it feels like this box is missing in a really big way is a good fire type. Like, the only fire type I have is Hamilton. I think that's true, right? No, I have 2. Who's the other one? Did I never put the Turtonator? I never marked down the Turtonator death. Oh my gosh. That's totally my bad. Because you fainted to Archie. And then Cast Form Death as well to Juan. And then Altaria Death to... What is that one trainer? Last Pearl. Did I miss any other deaths? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be 21. I should have 21 deaths right now. Who am I missing? Only had 2 fire types in your box by endgame, Blazing and Houndoom. It can be a bit annoying for sure, but like, it doesn't box check. Okay. That's good then. So maybe it's not as big of a deal to have 127, but definitely the route I'll be pulling last. Probably the next rumor route I'll take is it'll be 132 and then 131. Always pull Evergrande hoping for Torchic. That is true. I can't imagine I would ever fish or surf unless I specifically needed like a Swift Swim Ludi or a Swift Swim Seismitoad. And even then, that's like, is Seismitoad always Swift Swim? No. It's 50-50. Same with Ludi. I would probably just get Cloyster anyways. Because I don't know. I'm sure there's a couple of rain fights in Victory Road. Yeah, this is one of them. This is a Sun fight. Then Vito. Shannon is pretty demonic, one of the hardest Victory Road fights for sure. Is that the rain fight? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Shell Smash Baton Pass is demonic. Shell Smash Wider Baton Pass sounds awful. And then of course it's this Scizor is gonna be so hard to deal with without a fighting type or a fire type. Gorbis is threatening, but the real evil is a Whimsicott. What with Prankster Grass Whistle? Yeah. And it's probably faster than everything that you have. I'm assuming Gourgeist probably just beats this. You beat most. Yeah, water flying grass coverage. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. There is one fight that I need to do. It's a double battle Guardian Evergrandes. Probably what I'll do is do that double battle, get my Evergrande city encounter. Yeah, Samurot's Hisui. Is it Carlene Harrison? I think so, y'all. That looks about right. Back in Juan Split, I think. Second last level cap as well. True, actually. Yeah. It's just 95 and then 99. Did I miss it? No, it's here. I think it's just guarding. So you lead, because it's and sign and not the word ands, this is not a true double. So you lead Hammerot, Alakazam. Focus Sash, Inner Focus. Yeah, cool. Cool. What do I want to, how do I want to do this? I mean, there's a pivot with Dark and Sneasler kind of demolishes this fight. Yeah, that sounds about right. You just fast kill the left side. Probably don't even need the choice band to do it, do you? CC, probably just like Life Orb at 92, 93. Yeah, Life Orb at 93. You just sweep this fight. Of course, have to be wary of the Zam because you're faster. So how would I? Because you are inner focus. Maybe I'd probably get Sneasler in after I clear the Zam. I could have, I mean, Dragapult seems fine to clear the Zam. Just like Sucker Punch twice and have a Protect Mon. So, Caracosta, invading Focus Blast. Where are you? There you are. You get Focus Blast and Grass Knots. So Protect and Sucker Punch. The Zam. And then can I just go Sneasler on the Grass Knot? I probably can. Yeah, that does like nothing. And then so yeah, you win on Grass Knot as I KO the Zam. You're always going for Focus Blast, so Sucker Punch never fails. And then if it's based on the Pulse slot, you see slow out damage. You do not see anything. So what I could do is get the Lapras in. If I do Pulse slot 2, and then, well, I can't KO the Hammerot with Pult. Do I have something that can? Something that could lead, probably Shifu, right? Just have, you need a Choice Scarf, actually. You need the Choice Scarf to outspeed the Zam, so that had the Water Baron could just Scarf Surging Strikes the Zam. Yeah, that sounds really good. Sometimes I wish I had the Water Bear, but it's fine. But I could just lead Shifu and CC twice, and then get Grass Knot into Sneasler. We're both showing kill to the Lapras. So would be Volcarona in. Maybe I just pre-damage Shifu. Makes everything up to the E4 easier for sure, but you'll have a way easier E4. Okay. That's good. That's really good then. I suppose if I go 95, oh, I never show kill to this. Yeah, so it's maybe just pre-damage Shifu, so probably after 2 CCs, you just always see slow kill. You see Heat Wave though. Dark type bear, yeah. I'd imagine. Is he good for specifically like The specifically Phoebe singles or doubles or doesn't matter. He just kind of beats both. Getting heat wave here is kind of annoying, low key. Maybe it's not you. Maybe I do something else. Like, sure he does well in doubles generally, but more so decimated singles with Sucker Punch used. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. I really don't know. Bait stuff into immediately die. Yeah. Because my original plan, of course, with all the E4 knowledge that I have, because you know I have so much E4 knowledge, my brain goes, oh, I have Zam. I should do Sydney singles because of the Sydney singles sweep with Zam. And then I was like, okay, I probably don't want to do Drake doubles just because I don't have a fairy type that can follow me, or I don't have like a Halucha that can encore or something. So I was thinking probably do single, double, double, single, but I don't know if I have the firepower to do Glacier doubles. I have to look. And I don't know how Phoebe doubles would work either. All I know is Zam is really good because he does Sydney singles and trivializes that. But even then, you still have to have something that can do the Urshifu and the Gyarados. But to be fair, my own Urshifu should do the Gyarados, and Primarina does the. I think Prim does the Urshifu. Phoebe doubles is complicated but doable. Sydney doubles is a bit of a joke. It's just that easy. Might do Hydra. You've got Prim, Dark Urshifu, and Sneasler, so for you, yes. Yeah, okay. Well, if I can do that and just do the just get the two doubles out of the way early and just not do Zam, that might work. And then I'll just have to because I think Prim does the Reshiram, I think, on Drake. From what I've heard. I don't know all that Sneasler does on the E4, to be honest. I'm assuming just pops off in the doubles and then just kind of probably does stuff in the singles. I don't know. It doesn't do the Reshiram itself, but it enables you to get your answer in with a slow flip turn. Okay. I mean, that sounds easy. You just slow flip turn to like Hydra or Dragapult or something like that. Which would be just fine. Could scarf you. Who do you bait in? The Lapras? I could get Volcarona. Yeah, let's just pre-damage you to get Volcarona Bug Buzz. So Hydra 252 HP. That way we just get the Volcarona in after 2 Dark Pulses, and you're in slot 2. Just cost us slot 1. Go Sneasler, hit with a Hammerot, and then switch to, you don't see kill on Sneasler, right? You shouldn't, yeah, you never do. And then switch you to, I mean, I could just go Lob, maybe? It's always Bug Buzz. I could just like fake out. Fake out Double Edge actually just kills this.
You want me to put these in after these are for you?
Oh, that's okay. You actually hard swapped your Hydra from Prim Resurrection because Prim got burned, your flip turn wouldn't do enough damage for the Hydra to always KO. Got in there, clicked Ice Beam, and hard swapped. Is that, I hope that's not an issue. But I guess it works. Okay. I probably die to recoil, especially if I get crit. I could just Golly pivot to make that not an issue. Where's Glisspod? You just always exit from a Bug Buzz. Oh, you are Flame Body actually. So maybe not Lob Honey. But I could just go like... You're Charty Berry. That's why Rockslide isn't doing that much. Not an issue for the Lucky Latios people, but Hydra still does really well. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. What? Scarf Raptor? You say that, but you had a Latios who's just little minimum speed and wasn't worth fixing. That's valid. That's valid. I don't know if I'm going to, I guess that's probably one of those things where like I should look at the E4 calcs before I choose my roamer. Because maybe I do want a Latios. But I don't know, this Hydra is really good. I've already scaled it to Timid, like kind of in expecting that it would do the E4. It's got like crazy stats, 29 special attack, 24 speed. And only one roamer left. What, you change your nature to? Okay. I could do Greninja actually, because you're always gonna get Bug Buzz after I fling. Maybe that's a play. So it would be... You also brought Thundy to E4, so it's definitely consideration. Okay. Dang, you got Thundurus and Latios for your roamers? That's cool. So switch to you on Grass Knot. CCKO. I go -1. I also take Life Orb. Yeah, I'm gonna start baiting Heat Wave, which means I maybe can't do Greninja, Fling, and guarantee it's slow, because it would be E14 was Hydra, Urshifu, Prim, Sneasler, Thunder, the GOAT camera up. Oh yeah, I bet camera ups popped off on uh Glacier doubles. And then you get to click boom on something. Big boom into the mega. Ooh, does that kill? That's. I guess explosion is a pretty strong move. Only barely KO'd because you were brave. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Um. Maybe just go like a Hitmonchan. Pretty damage should. It's Heat Wave. Can I show you a kill with something that's not Heat Wave? What if I were to exit to base from Lopunny? Yeah, Lopunny at 129. Lop 129 HP. So protect Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse switch to Sneasler. CC switch Hydra to Golly, exit to Lopunny. Poison Jab, Fake Out. And then knock off. Switch Lopunny to something on Bug Buzz. And then I think we just win. Because it's a 2v1 from there. I already have 2 Fake Out Mons. I could just do your Flame Body. There's no reason to try to Fake Out Pivot this. I could just do Garchomp. You're slower. You take a Bug Buzz though. Poison Jab does a lot. I could do. You died a Bug Buzz crit. That's crazy. I mean, Sneasler Holt is probably fine. I think does Poison Jab is 187. You're also taking a Fake Out as well if it's close. Is 93 HP. And then just Draco Meteor to kill. And then all that's left is the Lapras, and CC should kill. Okay. Let me just make sure this Sneasler never dies to Life Orb or something. So 42, the 276 minus 42 is 234. I take 1 Life Orb as I KO the Hammerot. Minus 27, 207. I take another Life Orb as I KO the Decidueye. So I would go 180. And I would take another Life Orb as I KO you. So I would go 153. And then another Life Orb as I Poison Jab Draco Meteor. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. And it's 1 CC Poison Jab knockoff, so I'm never gonna run out of CC PP because I'm only clicking 2. I'm clicking Poison Jab on you, and you always see fast kill on things, so you never go for the slow kill on Sneasler. We outspeed by 2 speed points. Probably go Rossberry on you in case Flame Body triggers, so that we never get Heat Wave. That should be it. Do I need to pre-damage Costa at all? No, you always get Grass Knot, always get Focus Blast. Okay. So Costa, Hydra. Also to the slot. I think the slots matter. Let me check that. Check which slots I need to do. So it should be, we want to get the Volcarona in, which means It's Hydra slot. So Hydra is in slot 2, which you're already in slot 2. Okay. And then it's Sneasler, Golisopod, Lopunny, and Dragapult. And we just need to level Sneasler to 93 so that Life Orb knockoff always kills the Typhlosion. You're never gonna protect because you always see kill on Sneasler after I go -1. Yeah, you're just slower and die. Okay. So let me level Sneasler to 93. And I need to pre-damage Hydra to 252 and Lop to 129. 252, 3 damage. What's that? 5? 129? Yes. So Costa's no item, you're just clicking protect. You need a choice scarf, I think. Yeah, because with the pre-damage, the Zam sees fast kill. So I need a scarf on Hydra. I need Life Orb. Do I have a scarf? I think I do. Yeah. You need the Life Orb. Golly doesn't need any pre-damage because Bug Buzz always exits us. We never die to crit. Lop needs a Rothberry. And Dragapult needs no item because we're just clicking Dracometer to ensure that Poison Jab always KOs the Volcarona. What about Burn on Sneasler? If we get Flame Body burns, then CC doesn't kill the Lapras. Can I still kill it? A burned Life Orb is 234, 365, minus 234 is 131. And then Dragapult actually can't kill this with anything. You don't get much to hit a water ice type. I mean, I could pre-toxic Sneasler maybe. You're always faster than everything that's not the Zam, so it doesn't matter. Let me check if I always live if I pre-toxic. Well, I think pre-poison, if I'm in for... It'd be 1 as I switch on Grass Knot, 2 as I KO, 3 as I KO, 4 as I KO, 5, 6. Okay, let me just... I already have the pre-damage. So, beat Costa, Hydra, protect Dark Pulse, switch Costa to Sneasler, Dark Pulse to KO. Zam. Volk in. Switch, CC to KO. This is Toxic turn 1, or Poison turn 1 at whatever. CC to KO. Switch Hydra to Golly. EE to Lop. Toxic turn 2. Decidueye in. Poison Jab to KO. Fake out Volk. Toxic turn 3. Type in. Knock off to KO. switch Lop to Polt. Toxic turn 4. Yeah, I think poison would be better, but I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can take that much damage, especially after a life orb. Because then it's double up into bulk. It's toxic turn 5. Lapras in CC to KO, and I don't take poison that last turn. That means I'm taking toxic over 5 turns is 1/16 plus 2/16 plus so it'd be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 15. Yeah, no way. And then if I were to poison, that would be it's 1/8 plus it would be 5/8 in chip, and I would die to life orb. All of my moves make contact. I could just have something that's not Bolt. Maybe something that always KOs the Lapras. Not Rose. It would kind of have to be Shifu. But Shifu doesn't take a Bug Buzz crit, right? Never. I could do Raptor. Scarf Raptor always takes a Bug Buzz crit. And can KO with like Brave Bird or even Fly. Fly being a 2-turn move is kind of annoying. I think it would have to be Brave Bird. And then I think I die... Well, I can probably just level you so that you never die to... that. Plus burn, plus recoil, maybe. But then also, how am I killing the Lapras? Unless I were to just like fake out and waste a turn with Sneasler, that might be the play. Just fake out, waste a turn, hit with a Volcarona with you. Let me make sure you can always live. If there's a level you can always live. So if I'm 93, it's 263 minus 162. I do have another choice item, right? Because it's just Scarf, Hydra, Life Orb, nothing, Rossberry. Yeah, I have another Scarf I can use. So I'd be 101 HP. After a Maxwell Bug Buzz crit, it's 280. That divided by 3, 280 divided by 3 is 93. So I would go to 8 HP and I would die if Flame Body burns. Can I even live this ever? If I'm at the cap, it is 95, right? Yeah, okay. Then Maxwell crit is 158. 269 minus 158 is 111. And then I'm taking, well, it's 280 divided by 3, 93. It is 1/3 recoil, right? Yeah. 93, so 111 minus 93 is 18 HP. Do I die to burn? I think I exactly live on 1, maybe. Yeah, no, I live on 2. If I get burned by Flame Body, I exactly live on 2. And then the battle is over because I just CC this and switch you to whoever. Okay. So Scarf Raptor at level 95. And that fixes that. Okay. So instead of Pulse, it is Raptor, and we need a Choice Scarf. And level 95. Okay, I guess it's probably fastest if I go from Sutopolis. Probably. What route is this trainer on? 128. So that means it should be down here. We'll just go southeast until we find it, and we're not going to hit any optionals. Hold on. Do I... You have the Choice Scarf, you have Life Orb. Okay. No optionals, we're just gonna dodge all of them. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I've been here. I guess there's just a Mega Stone. The 127 Island Oasis. Cool. I'm not seeing a way. Mega Pincer waiting room. I see. Well, this is southeast. Maybe I need to go more south. Yeah, I think I do. I know there's a couple heart scales, and I also haven't gotten the... Have I got the rare candy? No, I haven't. There's a rare candy I need to pick up as well. We are on Route 128. Okay, I see you. And then this should be the battle. Okay. Save, make a safe state in case the left guy bug. We need to see Hydra facing Zam. Good luck, thank you. Did I give a Raspberry to Lopunny? I really hope I did. Yeah, I did. That memory completely left my consciousness for some reason. So we protect and Dark Pulse. The Zam. Oh, that was a natural live on one. It didn't even trigger the focus sash animation. That's funny. Now we switch to Sneasler on Grass Knot and Dark Pulse KO this. Wait, this is the wrong slot. I needed Hydra facing the Zam. Is Caracosta... No, it's gonna be based on the Sneasler slot. Which means I show kill to the Lapras, so it's still Volcarona in. Okay, we're fine. We don't have to reset because it's the same outcome. First, actually, no, this is still Juan Split, isn't it? What's the trainer's name? Carly and Harrison. Frag for Hydra. Yep, no big deal. This should be Volcarona in. Perfect. Now Volcarona sees Fast Kill into Hydra with Bug Buzz. We're gonna close combat, KO the Samurott, and switch to Golisopod on Bug Buzz. We always exit here, and then we just exit to Lopunny. There we go. Frag for Sneasler. It doesn't matter who comes in next on this side. They just die. There we go. Always exit, always live maximal crit. We switch to Lopunny. Okay, Typhlosion in first. That means we need to knock off. So knock off the Typhlosion and fake out the Volcarona. We have a Rossberry in case Flame Body triggers. There we go. What made this Volcarona so annoying to deal with. And you just die. And then it's Decidueye in. So we Poison Jab KO the Decidueye and switch Lopunny, who's always baiting Bug Buzz. Exactly. We switch to Scarf Raptor. So goodbye, Decidueye. Another frag for Sneasler. And then this is always Bug Buzz into Raptor. We live Maxwell crit plus Brave Bird recoil plus Flame Body burn on 1 HP. We're just gonna fake out so that we never trigger Flame Body here. And then KO this with Brave Bird. We're Choice Scarf, so we're faster. There we go. The route 103 Bird is still putting in work. Our minus Speed Raptor. And then CC kills, and we'll just switch you to... No, we'll stay in. If I stay in, do I die to Bravebird recoil? I just want to not get experience on other things if there's no reason to. On the Lapras, if I were to Maxwell crits, I do die to, and I'm faster than the Sneasler because I'm Choice Scarf. So I do have to put experience on something else. We'll do Caracosta, just because that's probably the least important one of having experience. Because we can pre-damage in just about every fight from here on out, so... There we go. And it should just be a straight path to Evergrande City now. Okay, it's encounter time. Annabelle working the scale station now. Yeah, that's interesting. I did notice that person looked different. So, we're doing Evergrande City grass. Likely gonna get a fairy type. However, we do need to lead something that can live a Ferrothorn boom. Because you have explosion. So, Ferrothorn, blink sets, singles, not doubles. You're level 85. Assuming you're adamant, max attack, explosion. I think Gorgeist is a pretty solid lead. Yeah, I think Gorgeist is pretty solid. Because you're also gonna wall the other moves this guy has, like Heavy Slam, Iron Head, Power Whip. Yeah, you live 2 hits of that. So I should always be fine to stay in. So we'll lead Gorgeist. I mean, unless I want to sing, I could do plus speed sync or neutral nature sync. The average encounter is Florges Togekiss. I don't think speed super matters on this. So maybe I do neutral nature. Yeah, I think neutral nature is probably best. How does Masharna do into this boom? I don't know. I mean, I could just switch to Gorgeist. What would be the catch rate with a Great Ball on a Ferrothorn? Catch rate 90. Catch rate calculator. Pokemon. It would be Gen 3. I think. Level 85. I guess it's not gonna have. Let's just do Gen 8 catching rate calculator. You'll send you the one I use? Okay. Cool. How do you use it? I pulled it up on my phone. Plug in catch rate, vault modifier, status modifier, and HP. So I guess it would be catch rate of 90. Okay. Okay. So like 78% chance with a quick ball, I guess. I don't think the neutral nature sink is that big of a deal, I'm gonna be honest. So I think I'll just lead Gorgeist. I'll just lead you. And then so for a Togekiss, you're going to have Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash. So any steel type should wall that. So let me bring Copperajah. A Florges is going to have Moonblast, Solar Beam, Synthesis, Helping Hand. So Copperajah also works here. I could bring Rose as well. And then Ferrothorn is Gourgeist. Mudkip. I shouldn't be scared of a Mudkip at all. Ooh, if you get Protect on this, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. You just always get Protect. I mean, like I said, I shouldn't really have to worry about it. Gourgeist is probably gonna do it. And then Torchic, you probably also get Protect. If you just... if it's a high-level Torchic, no. Higher than 44. Well, 44 or higher means you don't get Protect. And then Mawile is going to have Play Rough, Knock Off, Iron Head, Scary Face. Yeah, only Torchic can miss Detect. Which, I mean, like, I think Torchic would still be good, just by virtue of being a fire type. Steel Dark Fairy. Potent Overheat. Blaze, oh my gosh, Choice Scarf, Blaze Overheat sounds very good. Yep, anything that just resists both your stabs of Steel and Fairy. I mean, Copperajah, right? Yo. Copperajah, and then maybe like a Masharna who's just bulky and can put stuff to sleep. Moonlight. Okay, let me switch overlay. And we will catch this. Let me actually... 41 Ultra Balls. Plenty of Timer Balls. Yeah, I should be fine. Probably Florges. That's the Ferrothorn. Don't boom. Please don't boom. Please don't boom. Or just get in the Pokeball. Just get in the Pokeball. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. No. Don't do it. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. This would be a really good addition to my team. Oh. What would be the highest? I'm assuming just Ultra Ball. Yeah, Ultra Ball's gonna be the highest catch rate here. It's 90 catch rate. Surely it's not that hard to catch. That was 70% with the quick ball. Don't do it. Okay. Okay. One, two, three. Yes! Okay. He didn't explode. She didn't explode. Huge. What am I naming you? Very rare encounter. Yeah, it seems so. I think I can do snare drum. If not, I can change your name. It's like what? 10% in Evergrandes. The only other place where you can get it is Sutopolis, I think, where you can get Ferroseed or Ferrothorn. Where's Sutopolis? Yeah, Sutopolis, it is a 5% chance to get Ferroseed. So that's pretty cool. I was kind of low on steel types because I only have Copperagia. Probably Repel Nipping Sutopolis anyways, so you don't really have the chance. I will be honest, I was looking, I don't know if it was last night or what, to see if, because I was looking at the encounter tables, and I was like, I wonder if Ferrothorn has been champed. And Ferrothorn has been champed, unfortunately. But I would imagine this thing just does a lot of cool stuff. Sassy? Okay. That's really good, I think. Your speed doesn't matter at all, and you're still, Spadef is lower than defense, but still very good. So it's Ferrothorn, Anticipation, Sassy. Yeah, that sounds about right. 12 to 11, 10 to 28. It's a cool nature. Good nature, good Pokemon. Stats don't super matter on this, I think. So, it's not bad. Also, I don't have a ton of grass types. So, this is cool. I guess I do. Yeah, the nature most definitely helps. Yeah, I mean, I have Cradily, who's kind of a fake grass type. Sceptile's dead. That's the one that I missed. I must have just forgot to put in my deaths after Archie. After Archie 2. Because I have 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Roserade. Roserade is kind of the goated grass type. Electrode is also a grass type. And then Gourgeist. So yeah. I mean, this is the second steel type in my box now. It's a cool Pokemon, I think. Let's see. Is there anything else I could do? I could grab... I could maybe grab a couple, like the rare candy. Or grab the heart scales. What do I have access to, like a couple mega stones actually? Items. Requires dive, requires surf, surf and waterfall. The Galeite? I don't have Galeite, but that is available. Same with Gardevoirite. Scissorite. Okay, guarded by Bugcatcher Davis. Slowbronite. I do have Slowbro. Do I need to do a fight to get the Slowbronite? Or do I just get it? Several fights to get Slowbronite. Okay. It's pretty deep in the optional route. Because it'd be 123, right? So I'd have to do... Do you know how many fights I would have to do to get it? Rain Guard Scissorite. It doesn't say. I'd have to look. Maybe it's the fight with the Slowbro? These are all like at the cap though. All of them besides the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fernando and Jasmine. Yeah, you have some that are above the cap. Davis is not counted. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. A lot of these look really difficult. The only other Megastone I can think of that I would actually use is the Gyarados site, but that's also a fight. I do have a new level cap, so I can maybe knock that fight out really quick. I can't think of anything else. You don't get Alakazam until after Victory Road. Is really, really strong to make some pretty tricky Victory Road fights easy mode. Okay. So maybe something that I consider at some point. It could also be something that I do after I get my second roamer. Yeah, Mayflowers went out of her way to get it before Victory Road. That's kind of why I was looking at I was lurking in the stream yesterday and saw the Mega Slowbro and I was like, that looks really good. Looks really, really good. I don't know. I could look at Wally, maybe? Could also be a solve for the Vito Halucho without Barb. Probably. I would imagine Mega Slowbro just like Shell Armor with Slack Off. Yeah, I'd have to take a look, but that Halucha does look pretty demon. In what is it? Psychic terrain with Unburden. I suppose Musharna does it. Psychic Seed is defense? No, it's special defense. Why is this not changing? Oh, I guess because the moves are boosted by Psychic Terrain. So just kind of, but yeah, even then you're dead to like, I guess at the cap, yeah, you're dead to CC Maxwell crit into Acrobatics Maxwell crit. Maybe with leftovers you don't? That looks really close. It's 235 plus 128. It's 363. 345 divided by 16 is 21. That should be enough, right? 128, 235. Just do 363. 345 minus 363. It's 18. Yeah. With leftovers, Masharna always beats this. I guess the only thing is Psychic is a range kill, so I would have to Future Sight. Which is kind of an issue, because then something has to take potential random move from you. If I were to Moonlight, I'd be risking crits anyways. I mean, I could also just go this pod pivot as well. It's like not a big deal. I'm assuming Greninja just beats this. Bling Dark Pulse. Sturdy Custberry, yeah. Okay. Pheromosa seems annoying to deal with because you're very fast. Beast boost the life orb. Yeah. The Cloister is just Sash. It's probably beaten by like fake out CC. You can boom, so you want to bait that last. And then the Zam, you just, oh my gosh. To be completely honest, Alolan Muck kind of just beats this. So, W Alolan Muck. That is with Assault Vest. You probably beat this without, yeah. Even without Assault Vest, you just beat this. That's cool. Anyways. I could look at Wally, because that's like the next fight that I'm doing. Levitate, Sash, Sticky Webs. That's kind of annoying. Drapion, yeah. Battle Armor Drapion will do it. That'll do it. Could I even do Choice Band Braver doesn't even kill this. I lost my Defog Mon. I only have, I wonder. Oh, the other checkpoint to be aware of is, yeah, I get the Master Ball. Because then I get, after the third Victory Road fight, is that including Wally? Or the third of the cool trainers? Because that seems pretty close. Including Wally. So I would just have to get through this, and this is a double battle. I don't see a single focus sash. I guess Sturdy Dawn Fan. Hoping Albert can be annoying. Yeah, I guess just a bunch of like Tailwind stuff. Although you can just, I could do Prim, Encore to Tailwind. I guess these are all like slow-ish mons that would be really threatening in Tailwind. And then of course Dynamic Speed Tailwinds with the Aerodactyl Mega is gonna be, it's gonna be faster than and pretty much anything that I have, unless it's like Scarf, Sneasler or something like that. And you probably see kill into Sneasler, so you don't Tailwinds. Anyways. Do you do this? You have Rapid Spin. You would always Sticky Web turn 1. I could Rapid Spin turn 1 into... Is Rock Blast my highest damaging move? Yeah, because I missed out on Rock Slide. I could Zoom Lens Stone Edge, but that means I'm risking Thunderbolt Para on the Rapid Spin. I'm faster after a Rapid Spin. I could just... What damage is Rock Tomb versus Rock Blast? Does Heartstone do it? No. Life Orb maybe? Yeah. Life Orb Rapid Spin into Rock Tomb kills. And then you would... That... It's always Sticky Web, I believe. It's like plus... First turn, yeah, +9, +12. You don't see kill with anything, so you would always... always Sticky Web. Let me just double check. 62 plus 221, that'd be 283, yeah. Okay, so Life Orb or Maldo. I guess the only thing is I'm already using my Life Orb. Maybe I want it for later on in the fight, but I'll have to see. This seems like a very easy, consistent way to lead. And then I have a +1 Armaldo at 80%, 268, minus 26, minus 26 is 216. I don't know, whatever, play whatever you want. This means it's Rose in or always Grass Knot. That seems good. Sure. Play what you want. Scarf Raptor seems like a pretty easy check to this. Psychic things, Polt maybe? Or Sneasler with Aerial Ace would be the things off the top of my head. You are Life Orb, so you're taking 10%, so I don't have to worry about damage ranges as much. What are my other answers? Because you don't look that threatening. You don't look that threatening. I mean, Belly Drum. But aside from that, like Rose Rage should just beat this. Or even Sneasler Chain Killing. You... At 94, you would outspeed the Obstagoon. And then you're gonna take moves really well. You just have to make sure to be aware of knockoff. Yeah, Sneasler Chain KO. What a surprise. Do you... No, you're slower than the Gardevoir. If I'm Scar... If I'm Scarf, I chain the Obstagoon into Gardevoir. But not that Azumarill. But that seems pretty potent. Do I even have to be Scarf? Yes, right? is I'm 240. Unless I take a look at the E4 and think, oh, I should scale speed on Sneasler, and then scale speed so that you can hold a different item or something. I would not want to come in on a knockoff, obviously. So that might be something to consider. Probably should scale speed. Okay. This Genesect looks mildly threatening. Oh no, I can't be Choice Scarf and Poison Jab and CC. Right. Do you get Fire Punch? No way, right? Yeah, no. So it's probably gonna end up being a speed scale with another item, or maybe even no item, so I can switch in on a knockoff from that guy. And then I don't see a world where you do the Genesect. Maybe you finish it off. Maybe I get like I'm a U-turn on a steel type. Also have to be wary of boom. This download, so you're seeing this is the damage you would see if you raised your attack. If you raise your special attack, it would obviously be different. Like I would die to Flash Cannon crit. I can't come in on Flamethrower unless I'm gonna pre-freeze you. If I were to be, no, I can't be Life Orb. I'm already Life Orb on Armaldo. Maybe just like Black Belt, a fake out CC. That might do it. If I can, if I can bait these three last with a speed scale on you, get you in on ideally just Bug Buzz Flash Cannon. Although if I get Flamethrower, that's fine too. So that means I need to do Roserade with someone that baits in Azu. If I want to do this. Or I could do Speed Scale with Expert Belt. And then I could chain the Azu if I want to get the Genesect in first. I'd have to do the Genesect with someone that gets Azu though. That's fine, I think. Does Hamilton do it? Scarf Hamilton. This is assuming you get a special attack boost. I should always live anyone move. If you don't... Do you outspeed? Yeah, Scarf Hamilton just outspeeds. You can take anyone move that's not boom, and then just kill. And then if I'm Scarf, I should outspeed everything. Yeah, you're right, because of the sash. That's true. But maybe I just maybe I U-turn or something. Like Lopunny is already faster. Could I ever kill the Rosewood with Lopunny? Would... that probably gets Azu in, right? Instead of Genesect? Yeah. That'd be great. Fighter Togedemaru. I will say my New Game Plus will be great, because I have... Aside from the fact that I have... Assuming this run wins, I'll have, like, all the dragons, plus Prim, plus whatever, but I'll have, Togedemaru. Well, let's get Fairthorn in here, actually. Togi and Mega Bee, that is true. Oh, look at that. A Azumarill answer. If you were, you should get flamethrower from this, right? Yeah. Although that does mean you get a special attack boost, and it's sometimes bug buzz. Maybe not if I'm at the cap. Also, how am I killing this Azu? Because I would have to be zoom lens to hit a power whip. You don't learn much, do you? Yeah, it would have to be zoom lens power whip, and it's not even, doesn't even kill. So I would probably be in range of bug buzz after 2 hits from this. Does Roserade get flamethrower? Flamethrower bug buzz. I could. Roserade is also a decent pivot here. Although you probably want to be high HP to do the Azu. I do have a pivot there. Is Scarf Hamilton? Who do you get in? That would just be Azu, right? It would be always Aqua Jet. Yeah. So, what I could do is have a Grass Knot pivot like Roserade that gets always HP Fire, go to Hamilton, Flare Blitz, get Azu in, and then that's just Aqua Jet back into Rose, Rose kills, and then they got Genesect in. For I would just need to. I should have enough pre-damage from Grass Knot plus Aqua Jet to where you always see kill. AI calcs with the download boost, right? Or no? No, that doesn't make a difference. You actually, okay. It does. You get an attack boost from Roserade, which is actually really good. What I could do, yeah, is what is it? Is it Row-Up Berry, I think? I could do Row-Up Berry Gliscod pivot to chip off the sash and then kill with Hamilton. Or I wonder if I could just kill with Sneasler in that case, right? If I'm Black Belt, scale speed, Row-Up Berry is 1/8. It'd be 269. Divided by 8 is 33. 269 minus 33 is 236. 236. And then Fake Out CC doesn't kill. Okay. Scarf Hamilton should get Obstagoon Cross Chop. And then I could just go Sneasler and be fine. So then that would be a 5-1 line. Is that true? The only investment would be the roll-up berry and the scale on Sneasler. How many? I have 4 roll-up berries, 2 Jaboka berries. So this would be a fine investment, I think. Well, let me look at the Gliscod stuff. Assuming you get an attack boost, the issue I see is it's Flamethrower or Bug Buzz on Roserade, I think. I haven't done the math yet, but I think it's Flamethrower or Bug Buzz. Or maybe it could be Flash Cannon. I wonder, I could Assault Vest you and then just pre-damage you pretty low so that you can take random move and always exit. I've used Life Orb. You are Scarf. You are just Black Belt, I think. Like Citrus Berry. Did I really just get through Wally that quickly? So lead Armaldo, Rapid Spin plus Rock Tomb to KO. Rose in. Switched to my own Rose on Guaranteed Grass Knot. You see kill always because I'm 80%. So I just need to figure out the Rose pre-damage. So after taking a Grass Knot and probably just go 95 on you. After taking a Grass Knot and 2 Aqua Jets, I need to always be in range of Flamethrower. So 142 plus 41 plus 41 plus 23. 247. That's more HP than I have. So that means maybe I just don't pre-damage you at all. The only thing I need to worry about is, do I die to Maxwell crits of everything? Be 180, and then 180 minus 72 minus 72 puts me at 36. Yeah, and then it's random move you. But that's fine. Oh, I can't be row up and assault vest on Gliscod. Do I have something? Maybe like Shell Armor Crustle? What move does Sneasler be? From the Genesect? Or from the if I exit into it? I see what you mean. Flash Cannon? I should be able to take a Bug Buzz always. If I had a pivot that could take Flash Cannon and get Bug Buzz. So, like, Bruxish? Or Greninja, or maybe Greninja's best. Oh yeah, Greninja totally. You always get Bug Buzz because then I could just fake out, get Bug Buzz. Let me check like Maxwell crit drop. That'd be Flamethrower, so you could go right to Hisuian Arc. I have another slot. Oh, that is true, actually. I do wonder, though, if 2 fake outs plus, no. 2 fake outs plus CC don't do it. But, yeah. Just, if I were to just fake out and get a flash cannon into you, or, yeah, maybe I just want to beat flamethrower. Do I have something that takes flash cannon, gets flamethrower? Ferrothorn, right? You should take any one move and always get flamethrower. Let me double check that. 77, 257 minus 77 is 180. And then if I get dropped, it's exactly only a flamethrower. And then Hamilton takes flamethrower just fine. KOs with flare blitz. Yeah, yeah, sassy really putting in work there. And then I just need to. You're healthy. I would have to run the damage numbers to see. So, assuming we're Assault Vest Gallicipod, pre-damage to always exit, what would that be actually? +1. Pre-damage to that flash cannon always exits us, so 240. So 120 HP plus 38 is 158. Wally 158 HP. Do I ever die to maximal crit bug buzz? No, I live on 8 HP. Cool. So then we would exit to Sneasler, probably 95, so that we can take hits from the Obstagoon better. Free damage to 118. Sneasler 118 HP. Do I take a hit from this? I take cross chop. If I'm no item, I think I also take knockoff. Yes. It would just not be, just as long as I'm never baiting facade, which I shouldn't be. Because Hamilton is literally only taking like HP fire and a flamethrower. And I don't need an item to Oko the Gardevoir. I just scale speed so that I'm faster. Okay. So Roserade always lives. Roserade, the HP is always fine as long as we're 95 HP. And we'll just be no item because we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that or anything. Actually, do I always get HP fire even after Grass on Maxwell crit? Yes. Because that's 18%, I would be 82%. And then it's, yeah, always HP fire. So, assuming you're Scarf, I don't have to level you, I think. I think you do the things you need to do at level 91 with a Choice Scarf. And then that way we're getting Aqua Jet more. I could just pre-damage as well if I wanted to make sure. It's always Aqua Jet. I never like, yeah, I just need to make sure it's never Belly Drum or something. Although, I don't know if you can Belly Drum if I showed 2-hit. It might just... Surely it sees that I would... I don't know. With the AI calc my max roll of like 321 minus 226, so then you'd be 95, 75% or more in 1 hit. Okay, so I should pre-damage to always be dead to Aqua Jet after I take an HP fire. So 29 plus 256. is 285, literally 1 HP. Hamilton, 285 HP. It's always Aqua Jet. If I get Maxwell crits, 52, 285 minus 52 puts me at 233. You're obviously never going to see kill with anything else. It's only Aqua Jet. Use out for one of your lines today. Tentacle need Poison Barb, Choke, Cranberries, Azu. Okay. That's good to know. And that, like, the AI doesn't care if you're faster or slower. It just sees you need 75% or more. And then Flamethrower Maxwell crit is 40. I'd be 233 minus 40 puts me at 193. And then you don't see kill. Do you see kill? What is your... You should never see kill before the Obstagoon. What is your ability? Let me look that up, actually. Just so I make sure. But you should never see kill before Obstagoon does. And you should always see out damage. You can never bulk up because I have 2 hit. Do I show fast KO? Oh, I totally do. W Hamilton. So I don't even need to check that. So it's just always you. Let me check, like, this is Maxwell crit, right? I was checking Maxwell crit. This is the HP I'm at after double Maxwell crit, which means it's guaranteed only cross chop. So you just switch in for free. I think the pre-damage was at 95. I'm actually just go no item, I think. With the speed scale, Obscure should be able to bulk up. So you only have physical moves. Oh yeah, because it's treated as defensive setup versus offensive setup. But we still we still Oko through a +1 boost. So it's totally fine. And then with a speed scale, we're faster than the Gardevoir. This is at 118, right? Yeah, okay. And then you just need to be 95 exactly, so that I'm only ever getting... Right, this is because you're seeing download. So that you only ever see Flamethrower on this guy. So yeah, I guess we can run it. So Armaldo, Sneasler, Roserade. We need to scale speed on Sneasler, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Ferrothorn coming as well. The immediate Ferrothorn value is crazy. And then it's Golisopod, Hamilton, and Ferrothorn. Even if Sneasel isn't come to E4, it's just a solid scale for every other upcoming fight. Yeah, that sounds about right. You need the Life Orb. You need the choice scarf. We need to level strong. Yeah, there's a very good chance it's coming to the Elite Four. I think I was calculating with you at 95, right? Yeah. Okay. And then you need the Rock Tomb TM. I'll just go ahead and go by party order. Make sure they have everything they need. I need a flying Pokemon with fly. I don't think I'll need any other TMs. It's just the Rock Tomb TM on you. Right, it's just the Rock Tomb TM. So let me teach Rock Tomb to you. Over Rock Blast. Because this is just more consistent Rock Blast. And does a little bit more damage than a 2-hit. Then we need Sneasler at 95. Because that's what I was calculating. We need Roserade at 95. Gliscod. Was I? No, I was calculating at 91, so that's fine. Hamilton is at 91, and then Ferrothorn is going to need to be 95. I also need the Assault Vest, so I'll grab the Assault Vest before I fly back to Evergrande. And then Rosary didn't need an item, right? You're literally just here to Leaf Storm the Azu and pivot on the Roserade. Citrus Berry would... Yeah, there's some times where I would go to exactly 50%, and then I would heal out of Flamethrower range, so going to Citrus Berry would be a throw. So I'm just gonna go no item on you. I need some pre-damage as well. Actually, first, let me level Ferrothorn. And then I need to scale speed on Sneasler. So I think you're no item, right? Yeah, no item. So, Life Orb, Rapid Spin Rock Tomb, the plus attack nature actually making such a difference here. No item, you'll need pre-damage, and the Sweet Scale, you'll need pre-damage. You'll need pre-damage, you have the Assault Vest, Choice Scarf, no item. So, actually Rose doesn't need pre-damage. It's just Gliscod, Sneasler, and Hamilton. Let me scale Sneasler's speed quick. Maximize IVs. Sneasler. Maximize speed. Something I probably should have done a little while ago. But... Well, I guess it did matter on that one fight. I can't remember which one it was. But it... Or I can't remember whose speed stat like just barely underspeeding something made a difference. There's one scale on Sneasler. Yes, Juan Salmons, where I was just barely slower, and he saw fast kill with dual wing beat. So, yep, that's what it was. So I need to preempt Golly to 158 for damage for 158. I need to pre-damage Sneasler to 118. So pre-damage to 118. 2 on 18. And I need to pre-damage Hamilton 1 HP. So 285. 5285. Okay. Let's do it. The first fight of Victory Road. Make sure I'm repelling. Good luck, thank you. This was like honestly such a quick cook. I did not expect it to be this short. Hold on. Is that just a Megastone that I can just get? I don't see any reason I don't believe so yet. So if I were to hop that ledge, I would trigger a fight or something. Because I can't see what's on the other side. So I'll just chill. If it's just there, you're fine. Okay. I trust it. I trust it. I can't imagine there'd be like a trainer hiding or something. I'll save just in case. Okay, cool. Venusaurites. In case I ever get a Venusaur. Which I think I still can. If I pull 1F of Victory Road. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I should just be going up here. We'll find Wally. There you are. Yeah, Wally jump scare. Okay, so we rapid spin on guaranteed sticky web. This doesn't see kill with anything. This also chips the sash and guarantees that rock tomb kills because we're plus attack. So rapid spin. Clear the webs. Go +1 speed so that we outspeed. And then we kill with rock tomb. This is the first fight Armaldo has ever come to. So, good for Armaldo. Putting in work. This is always Rosaried in for fast kill grass knots. It doesn't always see a kill. However, that doesn't make a difference because it doesn't have any other move it can click. It just goes for highest damage here. So we're gonna switch to our own Rosaried on grass knot. Now this is always HP fire. We go to Hamilton. on HP Fire. We're pre-damaged just barely, so that after Mineral HP Fire, the Azumarill always sees kill with Aqua Jet. We're faster than everything because we're Choice Scarf, so this is only ever Azumarill in. There's the Azu. We switched to Roserade on Aqua Jet. And then we just fast kill it. We're gonna take another Aqua Jet here. But we just kill with Leaf Storm. There we go. In comes Genesect, or fast kill with, I'm 108 HP, which means this sees random move. Which sounds scary, but it's fine because we have Glisspod. Gets an attack raise because this is Roserade is physically frail. Glisspod with an Assault Vest always exits here. We never die to Maxwell crit. We live on 8 HP. If it's, I think that was the least damaging move you could do. The highest damage would be Bug Buzz on Glisspod. But anyways, we exit to Sneasler. We need to break this guy's sash. So Sneasler, fake out to break the sash. And then this is, we're pre-damaged, so it's always Flash Cannon. So we're going to switch to Ferrothorn on Flash Cannon. I shuddered in anticipation. There we go. Even if we got Maxwell crit dropped, this is only ever Flamethrower. We switch to Hamilton. Can never boom because it always sees kills. Now the sash is chipped, so Hamilton can safely KO this with Flare Blitz. And we show kill to the Gardevoir in the back. So this is only ever Obstagoon. You see Cross Chop or Bulk Up. Either way, Sneasler takes it. So now CC kills. And Poison Jab kills the Gardevoir. Yeah, just don't Mega. Don't do it. He would have saved me a scale if he didn't Mega, but it's not a big deal. Ah, very nice. So I think, head back to Pokemon Center, fill everyone up, and I'll call it a day there. lots of progress. There are only now there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fights left of Victory Road. A bunch of optionals and the Elite Four. So it's so crazy. It felt like Juan Split went by so quickly. Oh yeah, fun puzzles. So I've heard. But I guess compared to like Tate and Liza Split and how long that is, Juan Split just never feels that long. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. I guess I will catch you later.